Hey guys, what's going on? Tech Center here, and today I'm going to be going over summer tech and a bunch of things that could be useful to you in the summer if you're planning on doing certain things, going places, going on adventures. Because even though we're in this situation, a lot of places are opening back up, and you can still go to a lot of places now because of the vaccines that they've made. So yeah, I chose to make this video because tech is tech. So let's hop right into it. So first of all, you need something to carry all your gear. And if you're going places and let's say you're traveling airplane something, you don't want them to get stolen. So and you're gonna need something to carry all your gear. So we got the Bobby family. So Bobby was a company that I'm pretty sure it was a Kickstarter initially, and then it just took off. So there's Bobby Soft backpacks, which are like I guess sport backpacks. Then there's the Hero, the I guess normal version. Then there's the Sling, which are a lot smaller and just carry around you going places. Then you got the Trolley, if you're like a commuter. Then you got the Hero Spring, which can't tell the difference at first glance between this and the Spring, other than the sides are like the back side. The sides right here look like they're probably gonna be the same material as the back, but the Hero has like it looks like a leather on the sides. Then we have the Urban Bum Bag, like a fanny pouch, I guess. Then you have the Duffel Bag, which is the bigger version of the original Bobby backpack. Then you have the Bobby Tech, which has solar panels in the back. Got the Ellie Fashion, which is like, I guess, a girl's small backpack, like a purse, but a backpack purse. And then you have the Urban, which is like a lock and everything, just classic for urban stuff. Then you have the Urban Light, which is a lighter version of that, where it looks bigger. But and then you Bobby Pro, you got the Ellie Protection, which is looks like the Bobby, but it just looks like a Hero version, just small. Then you have the Bobby Biz, so if you're like a business person, it'll be perfect for you. Then you have the Compact Print, which I guess cool, stylish design. Then you have the Bobby Compact, which is a small version. Then you have the Bobby XL, which is the bigger version of it. Then you have the original Bobby. So I found out when there was only the Bobby original, and it was an amazing design. So it's $105, and this is pretty much an anti-theft backpack. And there's a bunch of cool features on the original one that are like appealing, and I'm gonna show you why I like this one. So first of all, if you look at it, there's no zippers anywhere. But how are you supposed to get stuff in? There's no magnetics or anything. There's an actual zipper, but hidden zippers and hidden pockets are on the outside. You can't get in, and this is cut proof. There's a bunch of stuff to protect you from your backpack getting cut and a bunch of stuff falling out. You have 360 visibility. I mean, I guess that means like you can see from all angles. You have illuminating safety strips, I guess, around the side. Yep, helping to keep you safer on the road like this. This is one for the back. So, think this, yep, reflective strips. Then you have something like this. So, all the Bobby is gonna give stuff on it looks like it's trying to put the weight more like centered instead of leaning back when you move. Because other bags, if you feel a lot of your books, you're gonna have more stress on your back. So it lifts the weight off your shoulders, I guess, and then less pressure on the spine, which it's gonna help you if you're a commuter or you're walking a lot. And we have makes it easy to drive. This is super nice because you can pretty much just like if it rains, just wash it down. Nothing, your goods won't get damaged. Then you have a 30-degree angle, which is normal, 90-degree angle, which is super nice to feel like a bunch of stuff, and then you have a 180-degree angle, which is amazing if you have to fit like a bunch of stuff flat in. So there's 3 ways of opening. It's very adjustable, which is super, super nice, and it looks like it would work very well. Then the cool thing is there's a luggage strap, which a lot of backpacks come with, but some don't, and this is super convenient. Then you, as you can see, can't even see the zipper from this side. You have to go all the way, if it'll show you, to the back to get the zipper, and even there, can't really see it. you have to undo like a little part, and then you find the zipper and do it. Something that's super neat is if you look right there and you can see closely, see if we can enlarge it. There's a charger port. You can put a power bank in this backpack and charge your phone on the go. So as you can see, 100-degree angle, and you can see I think this is the USB thing that's gonna be it's like a USB to USB, so you can plug in a cord on the outside and use it. As you can see here, you can charge your phone, and you can also just leave it in like a slot to charge. So 2 stylish designs, look really nice. Guys wearing them anywhere. Commuter, it's a very good backpack, and because it's anti-theft, your goods shouldn't get robbed as easily. Is it possible to get through this? Maybe, but the likeliness is lower than a normal backpack with outside zippers where you're gonna put your phone and stuff. And this also, according to some people, I don't know if it's this one or the Pro, I will leave specifically stuff down in the comments, or I mean down in the description. I'll leave specifically links to each one of them. And look stylish, look great, function great. So let's go into the next one. So I'm just gonna recommend Bobby. I'll make a dedicated video to all these Bobby backpacks, but I'm gonna say the ones that I would get. I'm gonna make another video after this. I'm gonna record and then edit, and it's gonna say out of all these products what I would be getting if I was going to get it. So there's 2 more that I want to check out. The 3 more: Bobby Tech, the Bobby Duffel, and the Bobby Pro. I'm pretty sure. The Bobby Pro, yes, which is at the top. Okay, well, let's start checking that out. So the Bobby Duffel. So I like checking these bags out, and okay, so this one is definitely bigger. It's bigger, got separate handles. You have a handle for the side. Next is front, same thing, hidden pockets and everything. As you can see in this picture right here, the zipper is under everything, so it's harder to see when it's on your back. It's back with recycled plastic bottles. That's super nice because it's eco-friendly. So vegans, you can buy the Bobby backpack. And you have zipper suitable for padlock. The lock isn't included, but if you want even more safety, you can put a padlock on the zippers, and that just makes it even more safe. So you got a duffel bag. Click out the shoulder straps, like this one, and then transforming to a backpack into a duffel bag. Then you have the crossover bag. Click off one shoulder strap and hide it in the back, transforming the back into a crossover bag. Hey, different ways of carrying it. Super neat, super cool, very good. So, yep, water repellent. It does make it easy to clean. Like, if you spill something on the back, just wipe it down. It's good. Then you have a tablet Kindle pocket. And I guess, let's see if I can get it back. So, I guess Kindle tablet pocket right here. Go back to this one. Got Kindle and tablet. This is very, very quick access, and it looks like it got a zipper there, which is super nice. So this is an RFID protected pocket, which means you're gonna be putting your credit card, if you have Apple Pay, so hackers, or not hackers I guess, but people who are trying to steal your info cannot. Then you have a top waterproof pocket. This is super neat. Like said, if you're going somewhere, you got to be able to store your umbrella somewhere if it starts raining. Then you switch to your shoes. So this is a shoe compartment, and it has ventilation holes, so they can, like, I guess, dry out and won't smell as much. So you got sternum strap. So you have a card pocket and sunglasses, and then you got your earphone holder, which is over here, I guess. That's neat. And when you open it, it's like in a full duffel bag. You got detachable interdividing options. You got a bunch of stuff, bunch of compartments. Super neat. And it's a big backpack, which is super nice. and it's internationally approved. So this is probably going to be like one of the biggest backpacks you can carry on as a carry-on. It might just barely fit the requirement, but it's a big bag you can fit a bunch of stuff in, and it's safe. Everything got different things. You got a bunch of compartments and stuff. I would definitely get this bag if I was going on a trip. I would buy this bag. It's it's an expensive bag. It's not a cheap bag because $170 isn't a super cheap, but I would definitely say it's worth it if you're like, let's say you do a lot of, let's say you're a videographer, you make videos. I'm gonna say the Bobby Duffel is gonna be great because you can carry a bunch of stuff in there, credit cards, camera gear, and a carry-on, so you don't have to throw it down below. Also, it's a big bag and just perfect carrying important stuff. You don't want someone stealing it. So now I'm gonna go into my favorite backpack, or one of them anyway. It's the Bobby Tech. I love being able to like go places and still have all your stuff charged. And as you can see, it's expensive. $280 is not cheap for a backpack. And I'm gonna say that it can be worth it if you're like adventurous and you don't want to have to like have a power bank on you. You don't want to be bringing a power bank everywhere you go. I'm gonna say this backpack's amazing. It's a normal size, and even if like you're a college student and you walk to your classes, but you want to get your phone juiced up a little bit more, throw it in here, or not throw it in, but charge it off of here, and you're just gonna be using solar panels as the sun. Very, very easy to use. So you don't have to make sure your power bank's charged. You got your backpack; it will charge it for you. So, yep. So use solar energy directly. So you can directly charge your phone in 3.5 hours based off of the solar panels on a sunny day, or stored in a power bank, which I am going to recommend. I recommend you pick up a power bank. I'm going to be recommending a couple later in the video. And heads up, this is going to be a long video because there's a bunch of stuff that I want to go through. And yeah, so got solar panels on it so you can store it in a power bank, which is super useful. Then you have wireless charging. A lot of modern phones got wireless charging, and it's going to be super useful because you can just throw your phone in there and it'll charge. No worry about cables. So no access front, hidden zippers. All the Bobbies have this exact same thing. This one has built-in solar panels, and that makes a huge difference. Same thing here. Yep, same thing here. So this is where it gets a little different. So you have a phone holder and a bottle strap. So your bottle can go on the other side, and you got your phone in here, which is super neat and very useful, I'm going to say. Have on here, you got RFID ticket things. So you have it that looks like maybe credit card, Metro card, or something, but their pockets are super easy. This is gonna be perfect for commuters because your cards are right in there. You can pull it out super easily for like Metro. So you're gonna be, let's say you use the train, put your card on, you're done. Super easy, super quick, and perfect. So also perfect for like this. Said again, padlock to make sure your stuff stays safe. Then you have integrated charging port, which is super nice because all your stuff is gonna stay charged like the other Bobby backpacks, and you just gotta keep your devices charged. Who doesn't like having their devices charged? Like I said before, waterproof. So this has dividers, which is super nice because you can take them all out, put them in. As you can see here, I think this looks like this guy is a photographer. You got 2 cameras, MacBook, chargers, got a bunch of stuff, and it fits it all. So now we move on to this one. Stove compartment for accessing the main compartment. So it looks like this thing. It looks like this. So you can have a bunch of stuff in here, but if you don't want to like expose it all because you don't need it, let's say you're in college, you got a bunch of stuff in here, but you don't need it right then and there, and you just need your laptop, take it out of right here. It works perfectly. Then you got the three different opening angles. Like the other ones, it has the strap one. And it doesn't make, after this, there's not much difference than the other ones besides having this, the divider compartment. I don't know if the other ones have it. I haven't tested them personally. Don't know, but it looks stylish. It performs exceptionally. Keeps all your devices charged. You see, like right here, if someone, your backpack's charging, and perfect. You got your phone charging. Looks like this guy. If he's doing it, use the cord, charge it, you're good to go. So, move off from the bobbies, and now we're gonna go into Amazon. And if you want to buy a bobby backpack, but you don't want to be buying the $280 one to solar charge, there's solar power banks, and this solar bank is amazing. There's so many different features that are integrated with it, and it works super well. So first of all, it got solar panels, and it will charge, and it looks like this lady's charging her iPad off of it. Yep, charging her iPad off of it, and that's super cool. So, as you can see here, got a flashlight and a compass. So this has wireless charging, which is super cool. They're starting back. It comes with a flashlight, and it's super cool. It's super useful if you're going somewhere, but you don't want to bring a flashlight, and you're just gonna bring your power bank. You got flashlight, wireless charging stuff built in. You can charge a bunch of different devices because you have a USB, a Type-C, and wireless charging, and it'll still charge them all same time. Then as you see here, and it's waterproof, shockproof, and dustproof. According to this, haven't tested it exactly, but hey, I might get this thing. This is super cool, and it only comes in at $29. What a steal! There's also bigger ones like this, where power bank charges faster, but I'm gonna say this is great. There's definitely other ones you can get like this, and this, but I'm gonna say this is any charger or any battery pack with solar panels. I'm gonna recommend buying if you want to go anywhere because it's super useful to be able to charge stuff without having like an actual thing. So now, what are you gonna do your work on? You're going places in the summer. You want to get some gaming done. So I organized a bunch of different. I have like 3 different categories that I'm gonna be discussing, and a couple of things for each. So first of all, I'm going with this first one's productivity. So the ZenBook Pros or the ZenBook Duos are amazing because they got 2 screens. They're different ways that the screens are implemented, but they both still got 2 screens. And I'm gonna not recommend going with the ZenBook Pro or this one. I'm gonna recommend going with one of the Duos because they got bigger screens. As you can see here, they're touchscreen, and these are just based on my personal preference. I like these better than these, but I'm going to be going over both of them. So I think these are almost the same. So this has the 1650 Ti, 16. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got the exact same thing, pretty much. This and this has pretty much the same thing besides little bigger screen. Yeah, so it's just OLED and so now, okay, so this is, I guess, a little bit better, so I'm going to go into this one. So we're going to learn more about this one, and then I'm going to do the compare feature, which is super neat. So, and it's from Asus. So, you have a screen in here. Instead of having a big screen up here like in the Pro Duo, you got it up here. Don't know why it just went out, but gotta go back in. So it's definitely powerful. Got 1650 Ti, great gate. This can do gaming, editing, you name it, it can pretty much do. Get great color accuracy. It's super cool how these are implemented, and you have a little bit of a raise because of the back, which is super nice. Got a great design. I'm not going to say good design, I'm going to say great design. Other than the fact that the screen is where your touchpad is, or would be going. So you got your the entire laptop is touchscreen, which is super nice. Got great color for editing, so you can edit off of this easily. Oh, performance is obviously going to be great all around. You got 16 gigs, a terabyte of Gen 3.0 for SSD. Got an i7 and 1650 Ti. This laptop's a beast. So, yep, you can definitely edit off of this because that's why you got a 1650 Ti in there. Great machine. So intelligent touchpad evolved. So it looks like this is a touchpad and a thing. So I guess you can add stuff, phone call off of it. This is actually super cool. They did see this makes a lot more sense now. This makes more sense to me now because I was wondering, do you even have a touchpad anymore? So this is super cool. I'm definitely gonna say they did good on this one. Would I if you can buy the ZenBook Pro Duo, I'm gonna say recommend going with the Duo. But hey, it works perfectly. Got dual screens, and I mean, the screen, I guess it's gonna be more of a gimmick a little bit, depending on how you use it. But you still got two screens. You still got the ability to do it. So I'm gonna say this is a 50-50 feature. If you think you're gonna use it, try to use it. If it's a 30-day return back policy, try to get the most out of it. Use it, use it in experiences that see if you would actually use the second screen. If not, just buy a better laptop for the same price or cheaper. So now we're gonna go back into the ZenBook Pros, and we're gonna go to the ones that I like. So I like having a bigger screen, and these look better. They also got i9s and up to the RTX 3070. So this is the lesser version. I'm gonna go the big version because why not? So I'm gonna say this is the best laptop you can get for productivity. It might not be the super fastest thing, but this thing's gonna be fast. Got dual screens, touch screen, great color accuracy, and just amazing for everything. So you can use a stylus on here, which is super nice. Got the up to the 3070 Core i9, amazing 4K. They're both 4K displays, and yeah. And for cooling, like I said, like in the other one, you got a little lip in the back to keep it at a nice angle. It's also gonna be super nice for typing because you got a better typing angle. Let's see, close this thing out. So now we're gonna be going to the next one. Gotta load all this up. So it's 3840 by 2160. Great. Got great color accuracy, ergonomic, OLED HDR. I don't exactly know about all this stuff, but I'm gonna say it's a great laptop. And also, I know this stuff is good. I can't describe the technical stuff of Delta E less than 2 for color accuracy, but yeah, it's good for color accuracy. So guys, this is an amazing laptop, and so right there, it's the number pad, and it can also be, once you tap on it at the bottom or top, that turns into a numpad or a touchpad, which is super convenient because you might not need to use them all the time. And it's also touchscreen. So now we went on to a higher laptop, and this has a 3080 i9 terabyte storage or NVMe drive. I'm pretty sure this has an i9. This thing is a beast. Whatever you throw at it, it will be able to do. It Because it has a 3080. If you have a 3090 desktop computer, it's not gonna be able to replace it. But overall, this laptop is beast. Pretty standard laptop. I mean, like, the performance is absolutely insane, but there's no like special features besides it being absolutely amazing. Having RGB gaming laptop, so most people are not going to need this type of laptop. But if you're doing anything serious like massive video editing, you might want to buy this laptop for on the go because this thing is quite insane. This thing is beast. I would 100% go with this laptop for pretty much everything that I would do. I mean, if I try to buy anything, this would definitely be endgame. This laptop's amazing. I mean, it's quite standard format, layout, a nice touchpad. got a numpad built in, which is, I'm pretty sure that's a numpad. Yeah, that's a numpad. It's pretty sick. No, actually, no, that's not a numpad. This thing doesn't have it, but now we have to go on to budget. Because not all people can buy super expensive laptops. So, this is an HP laptop. Forget about high performance. It's an AMD Ryzen 3 3200. Goes up to boost up to 3.5 gigahertz, which is not bad. AMD Radeon Vega 3 integrated graphics, 4 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. DDR4 RAM is the most recent RAM for what it's talking about, random access memory. Can't game on this one, most likely not. You can't be doing any like serious gaming because you need at least 8 gigs. I'm quite sure for a lot of games. But if you're doing like any Google game, I'm pretty sure you can game off of it like that. Nothing super high end. And 128 gig SSD, it really isn't a lot. So I'm going to recommend upgrading your SSD to at least 256, because then you can get like more files on here. I mean, if you're just doing schoolwork, this should be fine as long as you don't have to download a lot. But if you have to download a bunch of programs, this shouldn't be the laptop you do it on, and two, you're not going to be able to download a lot. I'm going to recommend getting like a higher end laptop, which I'm going to say a little bit later in this video, and stay tuned for that. So that's going to be the laptop I recommend. Okay, so here it is. And now we're going on to the 700 price range, and this is the Acer Nitro 5. This thing's a beast. Ryzen 5 beast computer. This thing's absolutely godly. So you're gonna have enough to, you can game off of this thing and play a lot of AAA games. Be able to do a lot of other things on this too. This is where I would recommend upgrading to like a 512 one and downloading a bunch of stuff on here, because this thing is absolutely beast. See, this one is 700, not gaming, 512 gigabyte SSD. These are just normal laptops, pretty much, and overall. Also, guys, heads up. Sorry for it not being so in sync because I'm doing a voiceover, because my audio cut out and my mic broke, so I had to get a new one for when I'm uploading this video and doing it. So I made a voiceover. So yep, so once these normal laptops are done, as you can, yep, normal laptops, a bunch of normal laptops, they all look nice. Some are out of stock, some are in stock, different styles, different colors and stuff. And this is on the Best Buy website, but some people like the Mac OS system, and we're going to be switching to that right here. So I recommend going to Mac of All Trades, guys. That's where you guys can get a bunch of Apple products for cheaper, like the order products, the brand new 2021 2020s. You might be able to find some 2020s in there, but you'll be able to buy a bunch of Apple products like AirPods, iPhones, iPads for cheaper, even MacBook Pros, and they'll be on discount, and they're definitely going to be less than brand new. So yeah, they work perfectly well. They're all, I'm pretty sure if they're refurbished, then they work well. They're able to work, and it works perfectly. There's different years from, like, I think 2013 to 2019, 2018 to almost brand new. So Mac of All Trades is a great website. So as you if we go into here, $700 range, you can see you can get some decent MacBooks, 12 inch, 13 inches MacBook Airs. If you go a little bit higher, you can get newer ones. If you go to like the $800 range, 850, 860, you're gonna be able to find MacBook. You're gonna be able to start getting into MacBook Pros with touch bars. The touch bar is a nice thing to have. What I recommend, if I don't want a MacBook Pro with a touch bar, if I were to get one, because I like my Windows computer and I rather get the ZenBook Pro Duo, as it has two full screens. It just has a small touch bar. It can control a lot of things, but I still rather have the ZenBook Pro Duo. One, because Windows, and I can it's what I usually use. I do have a MacBook Air 2011 that I have Final Cut Pro on. I might start using that instead of Filmora, which is what I'm currently using to edit. But now we gotta get, if we're getting work done in the summer, we need a mouse. And people have, if you have your gaming mouse, you can use that. But this is for productivity. This is the Logitech MX Master 2S wireless. There's a bunch of other versions of it, but this one's amazing. different things. You got Bluetooth and USB. It's a great mouse. Also, the one thing that I love about this for productivity is the hyper fast scrolling. I have it on my Logitech G502, and the thing you get infinite scroll on, and it's super nice. It's very smooth, and if you're showing a big web page, you got it. Also, you got a nice finger area to rest on, and I'm pretty sure if you click that, that's an actual programmable button in the software. And you got a side scroll wheel, which is super nice because you can. I'm pretty sure that once we're scrolling sideways or up and down, I don't know exactly enough that don't use. I don't have this mouse. Let me guys know down in the comments if I should buy this mouse and make a review on it from firsthand. People have gave it great reviews, and my dad used it, and he said it was good, so I trust him, and he does work, so it's great. Yep, that's my mouse. But for mouses, if you don't want to go with something like that because you don't got workspace to use it on, I'm gonna recommend going with a ball mouse. So something like this, MX Ergo. So it's called a trackball mouse, which is super nice because you can hold it in one position, like if you're going on a plane or you're driving and you don't got a spot to put your mouse. I don't know why you'd use your mouse in your car while you're driving, but if you don't got a lot of space and you don't have room to move, then the trackball mouse, it has the ball on the side, so you can hold it in one spot. You still get the scroll wheel and everything. And Logic mouse are the best for this. And you still got the balls. You got everything. They work perfectly well. They're amazing mouse. My dad has this one. I'm pretty sure that's what I was saying. So it works amazing. I've tried this one personally, and this thing is fantastic. You only can connect one device, unlike the Ergo, I'm quite sure, or the newer MX Masters, for productivity or the ball mouse. But Amazon sent them too by accident. We kept it, and they let us keep it, and it works. It's been working perfectly for Windows and Mac. This is a great mouse. I recommend. Like if you're gonna get a ball mouse, there's a bunch. This is the best choice because you can switch between devices. The one my dad has, you can't. So there's a mobile one and finger. Finger, I guess, is rather not hold. I guess you can hold in like a hand and use your finger. There's a bunch of different types of ball mouses. They've made so many, and they're all really just good for productivity. So now you gotta listen. You're on the beach. You're going places. You gotta work. And listen to some good tunes. So these Bose Quiet Comfort 25s are amazing, and so are the Sony headphones. So I've tried Bose and Sony's. They are both fantastic headphones. Super great sound quality. They're also really good at noise cancellation. The Bose are some of the best I've ever heard. They are on the pricier side, $299, $275, but compared to what some headphones cost, they're really not. These Razer headphones I haven't tested yet. I might get them soon and test them out, but the Razer I have not tested out. They've Razer isn't no the best known sound quality, but they've made some banger headphones. They've done some great job on it for what they're charging. The Razer Nori Ultimate, the one that has the sound feedback, those were pretty decent. They're nowhere near Bose quality, but they were decent. So there's these earbuds and Galaxy Buds Plus. My dad has the Plus, and I've tried them, and they're good. So there's these audiophile headphones for 1,600 bucks or 500. But I don't think that most of you guys are gonna be one if you guys are able to afford this, because these are expensive headphones, and two, I don't think you're gonna be wanting to use these outside of like a good studio because you're probably not gonna be using them like while you're traveling. They are expensive headphones. There's a bunch of different earbuds, so the Beats I don't recommend going with. I've tried them. I still don't recommend going with them. Cost they're overpriced. So Bose Quiet Comfort, the Bose Quiet Comfort 25 or noise canceling. Those things, as I said, were fantastic noise cancellation, and so is the Sony, as I said before as well. They both made good things. So I'm gonna go to the earbuds after. So there's a bunch of these off-brand stuff. Oh, don't get me started. So these Bose 700s are the best. These noise cancellations are insane. super smooth, moving up and down, but that headphone is absolutely insane for the price. $330. I would definitely go with that if I were to buy it. So now we're going on to earbuds because not everyone likes headphones. So I'm AirPods Pro compared to Bose Quiet Comfort earbuds. I'd rather go with the Bose Quiet Comfort because they have insane noise cancellation. They're amazing earbuds, great fit, and I just like them better. Also, as you can see, they have that little notch to stay in your ear. And you can get that on the AirPods Pro, but these come stock. I don't know if the AirPods Pro does, I don't have them, but these things are just amazing. If you have an Android device, I 100% recommend going with this. They got great battery life too. It has less battery life than the AirPods Pros, I'm quite sure, but with the case, charge, and everything, I'm pretty sure they get around the same battery life. And if not, will last you a day if you charge them, and they're also different colors. They don't have their as the AirPod Pros. On it, I'm pretty sure you can get these skinned. I don't exactly know. So I went to search up AirPod Pros to see how much they cost, and they were like $150. So I would definitely go with the AirPod Pros if I haven't because they are them and they work better together. But if I have any other device or I'm planning it to use it with any Android or Windows, I'm 100% going to go with the Bose Quiet Comfort Heroes because they're just better in pretty much every way but maybe battery life. And the Bose are still pretty great, so I'll definitely go with the Bose. I do charge all my stuff at night anyway, so lasting like even 10 hours isn't a big deal for me. But now, if you're an architect, you're designing stuff, you need to get some work done. You want to design stuff, so I found these a bunch of design tablets. They were on Random Frank P's Cool Tech for a month under $50. They went up in price, but I'll leave the link to the video in the description. He talks more about them, I'm pretty sure. And they're all just great. There's a bunch of different ones. And I'm gonna recommend if you're just going with a normal drawing, go with that top one. But if you're going, I like to be able to do macros, which are like you can make it do other things. One, which I actually might buy. I'm planning that if I ever do post it. And it's a great mousepad, or not mousepad. This design tablet got a nice stylus, and they're just great for $60. I'd 100% go with it. If you're just going with designing and you don't care about macros, go with that $30 one or something cheaper because you're not planning on making like shortcuts, but or using it to do anything much. But I'm 100% planning to use that design tablet to the full capability, and that's why I love these things because they're just amazing. Now we gotta keep all our devices charged. So on this Edtronic power bank, and I would not use this thing for my laptop because it looks like it doesn't have a big port, so it'd be slow charging most likely. So I do not want to go with this. I mean, even if it has 1.5 charges, I still wouldn't go with this. This would probably be for my tablets, phones, anything but my laptop or anything that needs fast charging or like normally a wall outlet. It is cheap though. It is cheaper than some power banks. Okay, so now we're going on to this 50,000 watt or milliamp. The beast. I would use this one if it had a power thing, or I'll just keep it constantly plugged in. But this is different. It's got a wall outlet, got USB. This thing I would definitely carry on me for my laptop, and then I would get like a bit for my I would probably use this one for like days or just keep it in my backpack just in case something up or like I forget it. And I've also talked about other power banks. I talked about another power bank so go back to that if you really want a power bank. But these things are have more battery life in them. They're not solar panels, but they still do work better. So no, this thing I'm pretty no outlet and everything, and it is cheaper than the other one. So that other one that has the outlet before this, I'm not gonna recommend that. I was I do not recommend that one. It's overpriced, I think. I'd rather go with this one. It got 57,000 milliamps. It's beast. And I definitely would recommend going with this one. Also, it looks like you get that deep to say like when it's getting depleted. And overall, it's amazing. So I would recommend number 4 for laptops, jumpstarting your car, something to always have in your car. And then I would recommend number 1 and 2 for like being able to top up or be able to like charge not laptops, tablets and phones, but not laptops. Because I'm talking about other ones here, but I'm just gonna say I don't see a point in those because they're not really worth it. So 1, 2, and 4 are probably gonna be your best options. There are a bunch of other power banks out there, but I think so far I've liked 1, 2, and 4 the best. There are definitely other power banks, and uh you can get a replacement for 4. Like there's jump starting kits for your car. They will carry some carry more than 57,000 milliamp. I think you can get ones that are bigger or smaller. I don't exactly know because I don't research that stuff, but it's still a great thing because that thing is super compact. Jump start your car like big boxes. And I don't exactly know how big this box is. It could be that big, but it still looks based off the image smaller. Not going to be the smallest thing, but I definitely recommend keeping in your car because it looks smaller than a normal like thing that some people have in their car to jumpstart their cars. But now we need daily drivers. You got to use your phone. Some people live on their phone, some people do not. Uh, some people use a lot of social media, some people don't. It just depends on what you're doing. But the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, great phone, great camera, amazing battery life, great design. I like Android and Apple, but the only reason I like Apple is because of their ecosystem they've created and FaceTime and iMessage games. So many people have iPhones that they made like a massive community. Personally, I have an Android that I use daily, and I think it's amazing. iPad I would use for like iMessage games and FaceTime, but Android phones, I think you got more customization out of the box. 100% everyone knows that if you are a techie or you like to know about your phone. Apple locks down their stuff a decent amount, so you can definitely do less stuff on it. You can jailbreak it, but then it voids the warranty. Android, you show off your warranty no matter what you do because it's free customization. So, iPhone 12s aren't bad, but I'm gonna say for their price, if they're close to Android, the S21 Ultra, don't buy it. Now we went to Xperia. So if you're looking for just a photo, go with Sony camera. Go with a Sony phone. Sony phones, best cameras straight out. If they're the same generation, their flagship cameras are amazing because they take the same sensors sometimes from their great cameras, put them in here, amazing. Spec to spec, the Samsung Galaxy S21, I'm pretty sure has the highest specs, and that is still losing to Sony's specs right straight on paper. Or yeah, so surprisingly, Sony does better versus the S21 Ultra. There are definitely phones like Asus RG Strix phones, but most people, even if you're going with a phone, you're not gonna go with that thing because that's more gamer orientated, and those things are big. They're impressive, but I would definitely go with one of these phones. So I'd either go with Sony, Apple, Motorola. Their One Action and Motorola 5G are great. I have the and it does amazing. I really like that phone, and you just heard it. That's noise, and it's a great phone. So yeah, guys, peace out.